Nintendo and Reggie Fils and Amy
Hmm.
had to politely decline an offer to work with Kanye West on a game.
Hmm. This guy wants his hands in everything.
Now listen, do you think that Kanye West did something for him to be like, hey, do you think he's doing it for the clout? Just
Um,
along with the Kanye West name?
the thing is that you have to consider what type of game it is. You know, Kim Kardashian has her own little mobile game, and it's like her getting dressed and stuff like that. You know, the mobile
Yeah.
gamers, they love their games. It's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Maybe he was trying to work on a 3DS type of game, but if it was like self-centered, all about Kanye, um, anything that Kanye is about, especially after the recent headlines of him saying slavery was a choice and stuff like that, you really don't
Yeah.
want him associated with gaming that has to do, especially with Nintendo, family friendly. They have the family friendly like the the fucking population of family friendly content and gaming. They have it
Yeah.
locked, right? You can buy a Nintendo Switch. I bought a Nintendo Switch. I don't have to worry about any of the games that I buy. You know?
Hmm.
So I think it might have been for clout. I 100%
Yeah,
think that,
definitely.
that the idea might have definitely like been um, whack as fuck. I don't think Kanye went in there with a cool game. He might have hit him with a price line that was way above their budget. Some type of, let's say, royalty type of shit where he was like, hey, you know what? I won't even take a dime. I'll just take 1% of Nintendo, you know, which is a lot
Yeah, yeah.
for Nintendo. So I think he went in there with some outrageous deal offering, and they couldn't get to they couldn't get to a bargain. They couldn't get to a deal, and of course they told his ass no.
Yeah, it's I don't know, he just I feel like especially in the gaming world, Kanye West and the gaming world doesn't really mix in together well.
Yeah,
Just because of who he is in general.
yeah, yeah. It just
He
you know,
he should try EA.
yeah, EA would be a good company, but you also want him maybe more in like the I want to say like the 2K type of game. You want him in there
Yeah.
curating the a playlist, making the clothes, maybe even like a story for career mode. He would be like in that type of field for stuff, but I don't think necessarily Nintendo, with the background that he has of saying the most inappropriate stuff and supporting Trump and um, the bipolar stuff that he says and deletes later on. It's hard for him to work with any company that's not family friendly, you know?
Okay, so now with that being said, pretend that you're Kanye West, okay?
Right.
And you're sitting down and then this guy literally looks at you and says, Kanye, you don't want to work with us because we're tough. We're hard and all we do is push for very best content. We will not be the type of partner that you would want to work with. Now, in your head, this is exactly what the guy told Kanye. And as you being Kanye, when somebody tells you that, how would that make you feel? If he
Um,
told you literally, you don't want to work with us because we push for great content.
I would feel like a little embarrassed, to be honest with you. And here's why. Anytime that I get caught in a lie, especially if it's a small white lie, there's a level of embarrassment that comes to you, you know? And it
Yeah.
makes you not want to do shit like that again. I'm pretty sure he went in there with some idea that sounded very self centered.
Hmm.
Very, like I said, Reggie wasn't that interesting.
Yeah.
His plan was 100% see through, and his past relationships tell you what he probably went in there with and was asking for. So Nintendo did a very very good thing by saying, "Hey, you know what? For a game, we're not going to collaborate." And
Yeah.
who knows? You know, he probably said like the Black Mario. He wanted a Black Mario game. You know, I can see him going in there like a Black Mario game.
Just teach the
Um,
kids about slavery.
something, something in the favor of
Something
like
weird.
give Mario a MAGA hat instead of a M on his head. Just put the AGA next to it. So I can see
Yeah.
little things like that maybe like being brought up and them just shooting it down right away. I'm surprised we had to hear about it from other people and not him on Twitter through like 50 tweets. So
From who? From Kanye?
yeah, because Kanye is a very Twitter finger type of person.
Yeah, but I mean, you think he's gonna if the creator? I mean, if at the interview they literally told him we push for the very best content, and they tell you that. I mean, that's a fucking low blow, to be honest with you.
It's a low
Like, if
blow.
somebody
Yeah.
told me that, it'd be like, oh well, fuck. I guess I've been producing fucking shitty comments. I mean,
Yeah.
content.
You're definitely gonna go back in your head in that one. You're like, you know what? Damn, maybe my shit's whack, and you'll definitely second guess
Yeah,
yourself. But with a person like Kanye, he probably didn't second guess himself. He just thought the idea was too much for them to handle, either at the moment, or he could take that specific idea that he had for a video game and could apply it to PlayStation, Xbox, Dreamcast, Sega. You know,
Dreamcast.
listen,
Probably be the best one because it's out.
Kim Kardashian has her own mobile game. So maybe like he wanted to do something for the 3DS. Who knows? You know, they haven't really dove into details. And after hearing this, I doubt we're going to hear anything about the game ever again. You know, unless he comes out with the mobile game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So we'll leave it there. But it was funny that that they told him no, and like he didn't say anything. You know.
What the fuck do you say to that?
Yeah. Well.
Just walk away.
Yeah, but you walk away and then you go to Twitter and you're like, "Fucking Nintendo's racist."
Yeah, that's true. They pulled a fucking race card.
Remember how he said George Bush doesn't like black people?
Oh yeah.
He could be like, Mario doesn't like black people.
The creators are racist and they don't like black
Yeah,
people.
that could a narrative could be pointed in their direction.
Yeah,
And
but knowing Nintendo, he probably knew if he said some bullshit, they were probably gonna fucking seek a lawsuit. Like, you said that about this bitch, okay?
oh, you know
And
what?
boom.
Yeah, I can see them too. I can see them having some type. Well, you know what? NDA for
Yeah,
the
you can't
meeting.
speak about it.
And like how you just said, like you don't want to go into bad business with Nintendo, because even though that he is Kanye West, he makes Yeezys, clothing, shoes, and he has a deal with Gap. It's Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? It's Nintendo. Like they're a gaming company. I'm pretty
The
sure
whole
they're open
world.
to the public to people to buy stock and stuff. They're
Yeah.
making money. You know what I'm saying? You don't want those types of problems on your hands. So
Yeah,
Kanye
true.
did the right thing. They told him no. He didn't say nothing. But I thought it was funny that he went about a video. I just what is a video game about? What is it about? What is the Kanye
Probably
video game about?
it probably about fucking living with the Kardashians.
Hi, Livy, keeping up with the Kardashians. No, well, Kris Jenner would have said something about that. You know, I bet you it was like super. It has to be something like selfish around him, like make
They
Yeezy
probably
gear,
probably wanted to recreate a whole Mario universe with him and his fucking people around him.
like Travis Scott in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him doing something like, hey, let me do a concert for Mario of my Dark Twisted Fantasy. So
Fucking getting a little pump with that big ass box suit. That video.
imagine him just like, oh, you're such
You
a
remember?
fucking hoe.
Yeah, that one.
But you got to make the Mario remix, you know?
All pixelated. Yeah,
He's
that's true.
he's going up to Peach. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it.
And then Nintendo's like, what the fuck did we just approve?
Fucking saving Peach, bro. Fucking every time that bitch is at fucking Browser's house getting her fucking back blown the fuck out.
Headshot.
So we'll leave that alone.